Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the second episode of The Art of Talking. I'm here with Brandon and John, and today's guest is...
Jesse Arias. I'm the 2021 Fall ASB president.
Hello, Jesse. Thank you for...
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
As you said, you're the ASB president.
Yes.
Is there any, previous ASB presidents that, that motivated you or something to become today's ASB president?
I think all the ASB presidents before me have motivated me in one way or another. Since freshman year, we've had a lot of motivations, like Anelli or Francisco. I think especially since I went through most of my development with them, throughout high school, coming in being really shy. I learned skills like public speaking, among planning and other little things. So I would say I took a little bit of everything from every president that came before me.
Okay.
So you said that you you did public speaking, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of public speaking have you done? Have you done any big speeches that were important?
I think most of my public speaking has been school-wise. None of it has been significant to the world. I'm not Greta Thunberg.
Okay.
But I spoke at the last homecoming, spoke at Welcome Back. I spoke at another free rally. I spoke at Viking World. Other little things like that. Nothing that important, but yeah, mostly just school stuff.
So for your first time, when you did the public speaking, did you you felt nervous, right?
Yeah.
You had a bit of anxiety. How did you end up coping with that? How did you get over your nervousness to do public speaking?
I think it was just powering through it. Especially Sepulveda and stuff just pushing me to do it. It was obviously really nerve-wracking just because you have to speak in front of the whole school and everyone's obviously already judging you. I think the first time I public spoke was Viking World, and it was absolutely trash. I couldn't remember anything I was supposed to say, and it was just really bad. I think definitely improved now this whole call.
Yeah, that's good. Being the ASB president, is there any role that's hard for you?
I think the role of ASB president itself is hard, but I think mostly it's having to take on the blame of everyone. Because if anything goes wrong in ASB, it's inherently my fault. So if posters not put up, my fault, even though it's someone else's job. Speaking's not done, my fault. Everything just come back to be my fault, which is a responsibility I'm willing to take because I chose the position, so I'm not gonna complain about it. And that's the biggest thing, just having to deal with people's stuff all day.
Yeah,
because how do you take the criticism and the negative things people say when let's say an event is they say it's trash or it wasn't good? How do you deal with that, or how do you how do you just deal with that?
I think all the criticism or things people say always motivates me to want to do better for our next event, but in the moment I do just ignore it, or I try to I don't know, I'm kind of controversial, so I'll post about it or something and attack people. Because it's if you didn't come help set up the event, you can't call it whack. If you were sitting down at the dance all day, you can't call it whack. You are whack. You made it whack.
Yeah, exactly. Because what he's saying, usually people when they attend the dances, what are they 3-4 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually the first 3 or 4 hours, the first hours they're all cheapy.
Mm-hmm.
And then after they wait into the last hour so they can all dance, and when it's done they start complaining. Why didn't they get
this
more?
recent Hoko that passed?
No, this recent Hoko was
I'm saying everyone was in the beginning. Everyone was just sitting at the tables.
Yeah, exactly.
But then within the last 3 hours, then they started to dance.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Oh yeah. Well, speaking of because the one of the advertisings for the Hoko that just passed was the biggest Hoko or the 50th Hoko. How did you deal with the pressure and stuff like that of having to plan that event? Well, you along with all the ASB staff.
I think I've been built up for this year, this event since freshman year. I've already had the goal of being ASB president, or knowing that I was gonna have to succeed our 50th anniversary. Just because that's kind of what I was made for ASB, I guess. I think the pressure was obviously hard to deal with. Even people saying the DJ was bad, stuff like that. Obviously it was. You don't have to point it out.
I have to agree with that.
No, yeah,
Damn.
like okay, we get it. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. I can't go up there like start beatboxing, like,
Yeah.
you know. So I don't know. I think stuff like that stresses me out because like, what do you expect me to do about it? I'm just the president. I just plan things. So yeah.
You guys want to say next one?
Start beatboxing.
Well,
So like,
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
who would like? So you say you're just you plan the things, right?
Yeah.
So you plan everything, and you're the president. Could you tell us who actually like orders the DJ or orders like the guests at our
Yo,
dances
wait,
and events?
Don't say any like direct names because we don't.
Yeah, don't say any direct names.
We
But
don't
like,
want to get
just
in
like,
trouble.
yeah.
just say like a
Just be like-
position, like what position of
Yo,
ASB?
I mean, that's a good question though. Yeah.
All right. I'll tell you directly, I guess. I would say we like all like decide on who we're gonna order and stuff. Usually it's dependent on like money or like past sales. Cause if like past dances we only sold like 200 tickets, we can't buy a DJ that's gonna cost us more than 200 tickets. So usually it's like mostly dependent on that. We have like a list of DJs that we contact. Usually it's like SOS or like other DJs like that. This time I think it was just because we like underestimated how many people were gonna come. And this is the biggest homecoming we've like ever had. There was like 420 people there, something like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
It didn't really seem like it, or maybe just me, but like it didn't seem like it was
No.
400
But there
people.
was a lot of people that attended.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
And the good thing about this dance is that everybody, like almost everybody,
participated.
yeah,
in it.
participated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
See
one
what I'm
thing.
saying?
Yeah, because for previous years, people like they don't want to participate or they thought, oh, I'm too cool for that. Like,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
wanna
They
be
would
part
just
of
sit at the
that.
table and don't do
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
same people that like talk crap about it after.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they
Yeah,
only sit and
exactly.
judge.
That's
That's
what
No,
I'm
it.
yeah.
saying.
Sit there and judge it.
So out of like every Hoko that you've been to and like arranged, who was your favorite DJ out of that list that we have?
You going DJs, huh?
What?
Oh, I think SOS has like done a pretty good job. I think we've had him for like the past 2 or 3. We usually have him for most events. We had DJ M most of my freshman year. He was pretty good too. Retired as a DJ.
Yeah. Shout out DJ.
Yeah.
That was fire.
Yeah, I think he's the best for sure.
No. No, just the way it's true, bro. Like, I can't stop thinking about that.
Well,
Yeah.
People do criticize.
People, people like they make fun. Oh, not make fun, but like yeah, they do criticize a lot.
Yeah.
And it's not like until like they're in their senior year, where it's like, oh, I want to show spirit because it's my last year. But like, bro, you had 4 years to do it.
They wait till the
3
last
technically.
minute.
You had 3 years to do it. Why didn't you do it then? Like, oh no.
Oh, well, speaking about that, how do you feel when you see that like nobody really participates in events that you and the ASB staff, prepare for the students?
I think it's frustrating, especially because like we don't get paid to do any of that stuff. Like we're just a class, like it's like any other elective. We're just like there to like plan events and stuff. So I think definitely it's frustrating, especially like spirit rallies and stuff, because we're here from like 3 a.m. to like late at night for some of us who have practice and stuff. So it definitely is frustrating, and then like still to have to get home and like people posting about how trash it was and like how bad everything was when like they didn't come in their colors, they didn't dress up or anything. I don't know, it's kind of frustrating.
Yeah, nobody really,
Yeah.
nobody really
Nah.
participated this spirit week.
It sucks, but yeah. We gotta. Well, for the seniors, I guess it's not necessarily too late, but like you had your time. Why didn't you do it? But for the freshmen up to juniors, you guys still have time. So, like, participate because it goes a long way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You boost the morale of the other students around you and of the ASB staff. So you just do it. You have nothing to really lose. Just because you're trying to be cool doesn't mean
Yeah.
anything. But I wouldn't know. I'm not cool either. So.
Pick me.
Is there anything you want to say, Brandon?
I don't know. What do you want to say?
No, I already asked my question. Go for it.
Mhm. What? Oh, my bad. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Think.
You want some questions?
We have questions written down. Can you pass one?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a great one. Okay. So before your term ends, what legacy or would you want to leave behind Mountain View when you leave? Like when you graduate as a senior, or even when you pass on, like the ASB presidency to another student, what do you want people to think when they hear, oh, Jesse, the ASB president? When they say that, what do you want to
Just say it again.
to
Just
come
say
to
the
my-
whole question again.
Just the whole thing again?
Yeah, because you're
Alright,
in
go
No,
ahead.
it's fine. Well, what he's trying to say is that like,
Yeah,
what do you
damn,
want to
stole
leave
my
behind so people can like remember you?
I think my legacy as like not even just being AZ president, but like class and everything
Mm-hmm.
has always been that like everything I plan goes flawlessly, which is obviously like an unobtainable goal for like everything. But I hope that everything goes as like flawlessly as I can. Like homecoming, I can't really think of many things that went wrong besides like the DJ obviously, or like for even like the game itself, like everything went pretty flawlessly. Like the halftime show, everything went well. Everyone was like in their positions. Crowning went well. Reveal went well. Everything went well. So I don't know. I think that's all I hope is that when I pass down like the baton to the next president, they continue that of like having everything so planned out that like nothing can really go wrong.
Did you guys have the idea of like doing the firework thingies? I think it was sick. The
Oh,
fireworks.
the fireworks show,
Yeah,
like
the
during
fireworks.
halftime.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
that
How
was
long,
actually
like,
pretty
did you
good.
guys? Was that last second, or you guys already had that in mind?
No, we already had it planned. I mean, it's gonna be like a spoiler or whatever, but I think for like our graduation, if we have enough money, I'm hoping we could do that, or we can have like confettis and fireworks. I think like the last time they did it was like, I think 9 or 10 years ago, cause it's like expensive, but
Damn.
hopefully we have enough to do it.
All right, so this is a announcement. Participate in ASB stuff, so they
Yes,
like,
And
so we
donate.
can have
Please
cool stuff,
donate
bro.
money.
Yeah, donate money, bro.
Please help ASB.
I'm like GoFundMe down below. No, literally.
I already asked the question, so who's next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. How do you ask my questions, bro?
You guys talk about elections?
Oh.
Huh?
Elections.
Elections.
What about an election? I can't hear you. What?
I had a
Oh, okay,
question.
okay. So when's the next election to pick, I guess, the next president? Or do you have any like
Yeah,
information on
it
that?
usually happens like in December towards like the end of the semester, because by the time we come back from break, I think we already have our new president. And then we do like that ceremony where we have like a assembly, and then that's when I like read our what's it called, like our alma mater, and then I pass it down to the next president. Yeah.
Can you run for president again, or
No, I can only run for president for one semester, sadly.
Oh, bad.
where is he? Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Isaiah will probably take my
Yeah.
spot. Yeah.
Hey, shout out
Everybody,
Isaiah.
vote,
That's right.
vote Isaiah next semester.
Next semester, but Isaiah.
Yeah, vote Isaiah.
Nah, but I have a question now. How did you feel when you got elected to be ASB
Oh,
president? Because like it was kind of different this time because we really. Did you have like the previous president do the ceremony thing with you or no? Or you just did it? They just did it like that.
I mean, we kind of just passed it down, but like the past president was like my best friend, so like we ran together regardless. She ran for president, and I had run for like junior class president. So I mean, yeah. So then for when like passing it down, it kind of felt like she passed it down to me regardless, just because like she had given me her approval through like our video and like everything we did together. And that video took us like weeks and weeks for us to record and like do. Shout out to Ciego for helping us with it.
Yeah, shout out Ciego.
Yeah, shut
So
up.
Wait,
yeah.
wait, for those of you guys who know who Ciego is, that's what said. He's a junior right now, but yeah, that's the homie. That's the homie right there.
Well, being A's president, is there any like? Oh my bad. Being ASB president, is there any like requirements to be able to like run for president?
And the only requirements, you have to be an ASB for 2 semesters prior to you wanting to apply. I believe you have to have a 2.5 GPA, which is like relatively low, and then had to throw that in there. And that's it. And that's all the requirements.
Wait, so do you think there's gonna be a lot of applicants this year to try to be the next ASB president or no?
I don't think so. Just because like of the whole like 2 semester thing, everyone who's an ASB now is probably like the only people who can apply for ASB like president or whatever, because like no one new can obviously apply. So not that many people.
I feel like people don't want to do it because they don't want to. Because I feel like it's a lot of responsibility, and it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like having to
You plan
take.
everything.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
just
feel like it's
what
a
it
lot
is.
of. It takes a like I guess like a mental toll,
Mhm.
like because like you have to plan stuff, and like sometimes people don't come through with what you want to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I also feel like more people applied this year. Do you guys have more members of ASB this year?
Yeah, I think this year we have 60. I plan on just like accepting everyone just because like it was a weird year, so I didn't want to like discourage people from like trying to like spread school spirit
Yeah.
for anything. So yeah.
Were there any times that you like denied members like to access into ASB?
I don't think there were any times I denied members, but there was definitely times members were denied. I think sophomore, freshman year, I was usually the person to like tell them just because like I don't really care. But, like, no, like obviously I care about their feelings and stuff, but like it's like it is what it is, I guess. Usually just like a vote thing. Either like the president decides or like all the presidents decide, and like we come to an agreement. We have like discussions about it. Usually there has to be like an actual reason to like why we don't choose you, because like it's not just like, oh, we don't like you. Like that's not how that works. Yeah, it usually either be because like you're like bad for like the ASB image, or like you're controversial in some way. So yeah.
Yeah, so it wouldn't like if it doesn't benefit ASB, then but it has to be more than just that. It can't just be, oh, we don't like you. Yeah, that's what it is.
Being in ASB for how many years? Like 4. You're in ASB for 4.
Yeah, high school, yeah, 4, and then
4 years. Were there any members that like gave you trouble?
Yo, wait, don't tell them.
Yeah, don't say
their
their
names.
names.
Just say
We can't say direct
person
names.
is
Yeah, that's why.
specific.
Don't say names. Just say like, oh
But
yeah,
it's
this
like a yes or
person.
no. Like, were there any
About to say
students who gave you
names.
trouble?
I think definitely along the way, there's always people you don't like working with. And like in everything, in like jobs and the life in general, but you have to work with people. I think especially in like my position, I have to work with them because like I either need something from them or they need something from me. So regardless, you need to like get over it and then just like figure it out.
Yeah, good thing. Yeah, don't say names. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are some good questions, huh? The viewers gonna be like, oh really?
Oh really?
Complain again?
Yo,
No, why say names? Why say names?
Cut that out.
we're not trying to get canceled. Like it's the second episode already. We're not trying to get shut down
Don't
already.
worry, bro.
Let me cut the clip.
All right, there.
Oh, we're back.
Is there anything you? There you go.
What?
All right, Jesse. Is there anything that you want to say from like your chest?
Is there anything you want to say that we didn't ask you?
Oh my.
All right, never mind. All right,
3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
Go.
Is there any final things you would want to say?
I would say like overall just participate in events. ASB tries their hardest to like do everything. All of us have lives. We're also students. Like we also go to practice, have like a bunch of AP classes, like are doing college apps, stuff like that. But we still like make an effort to plan these like events for you guys, regardless of like whether they go flawlessly or not. We put in our time and effort to like plan these events for you guys. So like please participate in them.
Yeah, please participate. So
And
we can
donate.
get,
Please donate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we can get.
Yeah, you guys don't want to look like lames, huh? So do it. Especially seniors. There's some seniors out there that.
Yeah, that don't.
There's some
Like,
seniors
it's
out
your
there
la-
that
it's
don't.
your last
Don't
year.
wanna
Last year,
participate.
make your last year worth
Yeah,
it.
it's
make
your
it
last
worth
year,
it.
so
Yeah.
might as well.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, thank you, Jesse. Thank you for
Thank you
being
for
on
coming.
Thank you for having
our
me.
second episode
Yeah.
of The Art of Talking.
Yeah.
And,
AoT.
Okay. Quick shout out again, because I'm gonna do this every episode. Shout out to the Vista crew.
oh yeah, shout
All
out
the
to the
production
Vista.
team
Shout out
right
Vista
now.
crew.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody on you.
Shout out to Isaiah
Shout out to Isaiah behind the
behind the camera.
Yo, he'll be on here soon. So
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
Isaiah
yeah.
fans,
Yeah,
the Isaiah fan club, don't worry, guys. He'll be on here soon.
Well, I think that wraps
I
it up.
think that wraps up this episode.
Okay. So, thank you.
Thank you.